Hey y'all, it's Nina. Welcome back to my channel. So it's really not often that I use new products on my locks, but the folks from Lion Locs sent me 3 of their products. They're vegan, organic, and chemical free. So I'm gonna try those out for you guys and let you know my honest thoughts about them. So thank you to Lion Locs for sponsoring this video. I will leave a link to their products in the description box. They do ship internationally through eBay. They're available on Amazon and they have an Etsy store. So definitely check them out. And if you're interested, keep watching. Alright guys, so I'm going to be using the Lion Locs Advanced Rose Water Treatment for Skin and Locks. It is a lightweight organic blend with rose water, aloe leaf juice, and other natural oils. I'm going to follow that up with their Loc Growth Oil, which is designed to support lock growth and scalp relaxation. It's all natural with ingredients like argan oil, jojoba oil, tea tree oil, lavender, and more. And then I'm going to finish everything off with their Locking Moisturizer. This also includes natural ingredients like distilled water, glycerin, aloe vera leaf juice, wheat protein, and more. And I'll be honest with you guys, I was scared when I opened this jar because the product is white and I don't use anything white on my locks without diluting it. But as you can see in this rub test, there was no buildup. There were no like little balls of product or anything. It actually dried really nice and clear. So one thing to note is that you do want to use these products on clean locks. So I just got out of the shower, locks are nice and clean and fresh. And I'm just going to separate my roots before I get started. So I decided to start with the rose water spray first. And I used this first so I could start to lay the foundation for moisture. Next, I'm putting the oil on my scalp. It felt so lush and luxurious, and I love putting oils on my scalp because I do deal with itchiness and flaking, and this oil definitely felt like a nourishing treat for my scalp. And y'all, you do not want to be heavy-handed with this oil. I will talk about that a little bit later in the video because I definitely went a little bit ham on it, and there's good reason not to. So then it was time to get this retwist started, just using a comb just to encourage the hairs into the lock, not to make it super neat, taking a tiny bit of the Locking Moisturizer and using that to retwist. And just FYI, I retwist clockwise. So if you don't already know, my edges are short from relaxer damage. So when I'm doing my retwist, I usually just retwist my entire head before making the edges a little bit neater. So after I have the locks twisted, then I brush the edges with a small little edge brush just to neaten them up. I didn't use any edge control or anything. I just wanted them to be tidy but not perfect. Spritz them with a little water to make them easier to brush. So with everything retwisted, I put my scarf over my head. This is my favorite scarf. I've had this since the very beginning of my lock journey. When I do straight styles, it keeps the front of my head really smooth and neat, and I love this thing. And then it was time to go under the dryer. After 2 hours under the dryer, here's how everything looked. And I do have some thoughts to share about this result, so definitely keep watching. Alright guys, so it's been a few days since I used Lion Locs' products on my locks. So I wanted to give you guys an honest review, and I'll start with my favorite product, which is their Loc Growth Lightweight Styling Oil. So the scent is not really something that I usually gravitate towards. It does have an earthiness to it. Like when you think of locks in the 90s, women who wore onks and burned incense and listened to not Erykah Badu. Well, I guess Erykah Badu, but also like Lauryn Hill. It has a very traditional earthy scent, and that was never really me at first, but I actually really like it. It's kind of grassy. It's a little bit floral. It's a little bit earthy. I actually used it before I washed my locks because my scalp was itchy. Still had to wash my hair, but my scalp felt great the next day, so that was amazing. And it's free of sulfates, parabens, PEGs, phthalates, gluten, silicones, dyes, wax, and mineral oils. So it is very natural. It's full of a ton of different oils: jojoba oil, argan oil, brahmi, thyme, brignorage, amla. If there's one thing I can say about this, it is that the smell does get a little bit strong. They tell you not to over apply, which is so important for locks because you do not want anything that's going to cause buildup. I kind of went a little bit crazy because I really started to enjoy the scent. The night that I washed my hair, I couldn't really sleep because the smell was really strong for me. I have chemical sensitivities, and if you do too, I definitely suggest going easy on this oil. I mean, you should go easy in general, but especially if you have chemical sensitivities. So love the smell, love the result. Like my scalp feels so good. I haven't had to scratch at all, which I'm always scratching. This Loc Growth Oil is amazing. Definitely recommend A+. The second item that I liked in their batch was the Advanced Rosewater Treatment for Skin and Locks, their lightweight organic blend. And I didn't try this on my skin yet, but I think I should go ahead and do that. It's all natural too. It's rosewater, aloe vera leaf, glycerin, extra virgin olive oil, sunflower seed oil, sweet almond oil, and some other oils. It smells great. It smells refreshing. I always love a good spritz on my locks. It just wakes them up from the crunchy dead. So I definitely enjoyed this product too. If I have to say that something was my least favorite, it has to be the Locking Moisturizer. This did not work for me. As I mentioned earlier, I was skeptical about the color and the consistency of it. I can definitely say that it dries clear. I didn't get any buildup as I did like a rubbing test. I really like this in theory, but for me, it just didn't work. It says that it's a lightweight and healthy hair locking moisturizer that prevents locks from getting damaged and dried out. Honestly, my hair felt more dry using this. I don't know which product, is to blame for that. So this has distilled water, glycerin, aloe vera leaf gel. It could be the hydrolyzed wheat protein that dried my hair out, but my hair is definitely not as smooth as it could be. I also did retwist my locks with this as well, and the hold for me was just okay. It wasn't really a strong enough hold. I would just stick with aloe vera gel. The scent is also really fruity, and it kind of reminds me of like a struggle phase of my life. And I'm not saying this is a struggle product. What I'm saying is smell is so closely tied to memory, and the way this smells, I don't really want to be reminded of those times in my life. I mean, it does smell nice. It's a nice smell. It's very pleasant. I would say try it and see how it works for your locks. But I know for me, just the consistency of it, just the formulation, and also the scent just didn't work for my locks. So that is all for this video, guys. I want to thank Lion Locs for sponsoring this video. Excellent products, excellent amount that you get, and excellent communication. So thank you guys again so much. I will leave a link to their shop below. But yeah, definitely try out the products and let me know what you think. I look forward to using the oil again very sparingly. So that's all for this video, guys. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Bye.